Hello, beautiful Aries. Let's dive right into your September reading. And look at you, taking off in September. After being stuck for a while, it seems, or at least being in that state of being pessimistic or not having any hopes for either a project or for you to being able to change something for yourself or to take that next step that will get you closer to your dreams. You have two fours and two nines, so it makes me think that you have been trying to get something off the ground or create something for yourself. Something around stability or your foundation, or just something that will bring you happiness. And it seems as if you either have had some spiritual blockages or some delays or something that reoccurs to make this kind of difficult for you. This might be also yourself that you have been working on, perhaps something negative, that you have some negative patterns or behavior that you have been trying to break free from. And some of you might have been close to giving up on that, but everything is going to change now in September. You have this surge of this newfound confidence coming in, and you see all of this yellow here. It's the solar plexus chakra, and it's all about that independence, individuality, and finding your own person. To clarify your reading, you got the Gentle Gardener in reverse and education. So the Gentle Gardener is all about being your own person and deliberately making things happen on purpose. Like you find your power and you know that you can manifest and you can change your reality. But it's in reverse, so it's as if you have had a lot of negative thoughts about this, or falling into this negative slump where you're not monitoring your thoughts and just sending all of these seeds with negative thoughts that just keeps reaffirming that negative manifestation. The Gentle Gardener in reverse is all about reminding you that your thoughts become things. And yeah, you have to monitor them and try to be a little bit more aware of what you're thinking and what you're sending out there. But this is coming in September. Something happens that really loosens this negative block or this thing that has had you stuck. And you have the education card. It's all about you have to be teachable and be open to new ideas or things, or realize that the answers that you seek, you don't have them yet, and you might have to learn them by experiencing things. You can't read everything. All the knowledge in life, you can't read it. You have to live it. So there might be some unexpected things coming your way, and you have to learn something that might be for you controversial or out of the box or surprising to you perhaps. But this month, the September month, is all about getting out of this rut where you don't see that much hope or positivity for yourself or for your future or your outcome of a situation, and getting into this action mode where you are in your power, thinking that you can change, you can do a difference, and you're teaching yourself about things or experiencing things or seeking up other people, asking for guidance, asking for help and for support. It looks like September is going to be an awesome month for you. Like really, this is so beautiful. So yeah, you have the star in reverse from where you're coming from, which again just reiterates these cards that you might have been out of hope or not having any ambitions, feeling perhaps a little bit helpless, that you can't really change that much. And this is all changing, and now you have that energy. This is the energy for you and your situation in September. And here you have that foundation, you have those 4 pillars, and everything is stable. There is this sense of feeling a little bit victorious, that you've made something or overcome something. This might also be celebrations or birth or something along those lines, or spending time with family. But I think for a lot of you, this is you coming into your power. And in your foundation, Aries, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about being independent and self-sufficient and working towards that goal. So that's where that's what drives you, and that's where your head is at. You see that? Your focus, Aries? It's about protecting your reputation or your work or your idea for yourself, asserting those boundaries and having that determination for things to succeed and for getting this one step closer to victory. In your immediate future, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about having that balance and accepting the good with the bad, accepting what got her here, like the bad stuff and the good stuff, and being neutral, having no objectivity to any of it. It's sort of like this, it is what it is. And she's also neutral. So if this is some kind of conflict or disagreement of some sort, she doesn't take sides. She doesn't involve herself. She is neutral. But more than anything, the High Priestess urges you to trust your intuition. So you have to follow it, but to follow it, you have to trust it to begin with. So just trust that inner guidance systems, and it will take you where you're supposed to be. In your fears and your hopes, Aries, you have the shadow side. The shadow side in the Witch's Tarot is a little bit similar to the Devil card in the Rider-Waite. This is about you being afraid that you won't be able to do it. This card flipped over, the Four of Cups. I think some of you might be afraid of being rejected, or that this whole surge of energy and enthusiasm and this just revived sense of state that you find yourself in September, that it's just a fluke, that it will pass, that it's too good to be true, that there's no longevity for it maybe. Maybe you're afraid that it will just evaporate. This might also be a fear that you will sabotage yourself, or if this is about you working on yourself, Aries, about addictions perhaps, or something toxic that you're trying to cut out from your life, perhaps your own thoughts or a person or some sort of behavior that's not good for you. There's this fear here of a relapse. You might be afraid that you will be your own enemy, sort of, that you will relapse and that you will not have what it takes. In your environment here, your support system or the people or system surrounding you, you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is facing you and your situation. So this is an institution or a person that is focusing you, and they are very ready to give you a hand, to have your back, and to give you support. This is somebody who is a family person, a protector, somebody who is a natural leader, who likes to take charge and take care of other people. And this is somebody with a lot of authority, maybe in their field. Maybe you're getting some guidance here, or this might be somebody in your family that is helping you out. Just somebody nurturing and ready to give you a handout. So you have something in your support system this month. Whatever this endeavor is, there's somebody here or some situation that is ready to aid you and have your back. I feel for some, this is somebody who is multitasking a little bit, but they have cleared their schedule or cleared something in their life to have you come into that slot to help you. It's very beautiful. And here you have what's coming in for you in September. You have the Six of Pentacles, which is awesome. The Six of Pentacles is about paying karmic debt. So your debt being paid karmically, or something you've sent out comes back to you. So it might be some people helping you out or giving you their time. This might be financial help or aid that you get. It might be a scholarship or something like that, or somebody just, really backs you up. So there's, whatever this situation is for you, Aries, there's just a lot of support available for you, and I love it. It's so beautiful. In your outcome, so at the end of September-ish, energy is fluid, but like roughly at the end of September, you have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is all about partial victory. So it's like you're paving the way, and after this blockage and standstill or delay or whatever it is, Aries, in September, you're making headway. You're making so much progress, and you're reaching that partial success. It's kind of awesome. It might be because you're thinking outside the box, or you're using your street smarts, or you might have come up with a totally different solution altogether, like a new approach for whatever this is. But it's freaking gorgeous. So let's just have some advice for you here. So let's get some advice for Aries. What do you need to release, Aries? So here with this blockage, or in this situation, you might need to release something that is holding you back. And confidence is your key to success, which you're all about here, because here you have that newfound confidence that you are leading September with. But let's just lastly get one card, because I want to see what enables you to go from the reversed star until the Four of Wands. Like it's a very stark contrast. There's no step in between. It's just like a flip. It's almost as if it's sudden. So maybe this is just some energy is coming into your life without you working for it, or just, something just really turns things around. But what gets you there? Let's see. What's in between here? I'm just a little bit curious. It might be that you have withdrawn a little bit from the world outside, put a lot of focus in whatever this is, put your head down, working the details, and having that work in progress, whatever this is. It's like you're having it on the down low, and you're just keeping to yourself, working on it. And you might shut out a lot of distractions to do this and keep to yourself, perhaps. So it might be yourself that initiates this change as well, that you are doing something to make this whole thing move forward, because it's a very sudden, like you come from this blockage in August, and then everything loosens up, and there's just this surge of this fire energy that is coming in here. But lastly, before I end this reading, I just want to say that I don't see any cups here, Aries, except from these empty cups that are negative. So that suggests that you might need to approach this situation or yourself, Aries, with love. And follow your intuition as well, because it might be that you're not following your intuition or trusting it. And it might be that you're being very hard on yourself and very critical, and not giving yourself that compassion and understanding that you deserve and that you need to